I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space, just my luck. Put me on where you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.
These are the names that the individuals put on my registry, right? That sounds like a hater hating. Like, somebody said I have 400 kids, so I got 400. Sorry, I didn't get to talk to y'all. I was gonna talk. Damn. It's cool. It don't really faze me. Mind you, they're not to buy nothing. I thought it was funny though. Keep Legend out of your videos, and he is something annoying. I can't have registry on Legend. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. I deleted it. The comment. That sounds like a hater hating. Like, somebody said I have 400 kids, so I got 400. Talk to y'all. I was gonna talk to y'all. Everybody had something to say. They had something on their mind. That's how the world works, I guess, nowadays.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. This is Dr. A, and I'm your Crystal Rourke goddess. And I'm in the place to be. I'm gonna cut the camera on in a minute, but I had to run all the way back to the back, and I'm here by my son. Y'all know I don't post my son. No, some of y'all be like, "Oh, show your own lives," and I'm like, yo, M's, and you know what your M's are, okay? You know what your M's are. Don't worry about my life. We're gonna worry about yours. Hey y'all know what day it is. It's time to put the Ass Life Coaching Ministry shirt on. Y'all check me out, okay? Anyway, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. I am Dr. A, and I am in here in a place to be doing the things that I do in here in life. Okay, that's what I do. Now I can't tell you what somebody else do. I can only tell you what I do. Okay. That's what I tell y'all. I can tell y'all what I do. And what I do is what? Great. I am great for TV. You heard me? I am great for TV. I am great for YouTube. What is the problem? I am great for YouTube, y'all. I am great for YouTube, okay? Make sure y'all understand that I am great for YouTube, okay? And that's what we going to do. That's what we going to do. Anyway, let's make sure that we like, share, and subscribe up in here. It is absolutely necessary that we do our thing, okay? All right. That's what we do. That's what we do best. Okay. All right. I'm Dr. A, and I am back. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please throw out this video. Please throw it out to the public. It is so important to the growth of this channel. How you doing, Darla? How you doing, Kenya? How you doing, everybody? Please like, share, and subscribe. Please share my video out. If y'all don't mind, I'm getting ready to do it right now. My handy dandy, what's it? Phone. Anyway, let's do this now. Let's get this. Let's get this. Okay. Let's get this. All right, y'all. I am live. What I know we say we is live up in here. Liar, liar, liar. Y'all know we get ready to talk about this girl. It is absolutely necessary. It is absolutely necessary for us to talk about this girl because we know that this girl is not about that life. We know that she trying to be like Jasmine, and so we're gonna give her some attention since she wants some. We or live. I don't want to say we is live because I know some of you gonna like, why is she talking like that? Because I'm being funny. Reactions. We do reactions over here. We do commentary, opinions. This is opinion based. These are my opinions, and everybody here on my platform, I'm sorry, darling, you having a rough day today. I hope it gets better for you. So hopefully we can provide some entertainment and love and share it to you and you can feel better, okay? Now let's talk about what we're gonna talk about, okay? Now, number one, let me see who this is. Okay. All right, number one, what we're gonna have to do first, the first thing that we're gonna do is make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Okay. No. First thing, the very first thing we're gonna do, yeah, let's get it back together. The first thing y'all gonna do is come on inside the Crystal Palace. Um, go to the crystal. What first of all, take your shoes off. Go to the crystal bar, grab your crystals. Wait a minute, I gotta grab crystals. Grab your crystals, okay? Or should I say, grab your crystals, okay? Grab your crystals, okay? And grab your libations, okay? Y'all know what time it is. Grab your libations because over here, get your work started, boy. I'm looking at you. I'm watching you. Because you watching what I'm doing and I'm looking at you. You probably doing something shouldn't be doing. Anyway, keep going. Make sure that you all like, subscribe to the video. 4 ways to become a crystal. One is like, share, and subscribing to the video. The second way is making sure that you on point. We're typing in the chat, and we call that what? The boom boom room. The third way to make sure that you are part of the crystals in this Mickey Flicky or the Crystal Palace or becoming a crystal, you're gonna have to make sure you do the third thing. The third thing, which is making sure you all are listening, and we call that what? The parlor room, okay? The third, the fourth way, last but not least way, we have entered the chat. We talk about what? And this is after the show. Don't leave your play around me. True player for real. That's when. Okay, situations. I had enough of that. Okay, the replay, the after show. Okay, y'all know what it is. I was gang for this thing. So now I have the energy of creating. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta turn this out. I can't just pull this out. So what I'm gonna do now, I am going to take apart and get my lavender going. I'm getting ready to make my lavender stick so y'all can sit with me while I make my lavender stick. So hopefully I don't make a big mess. As big mess as I have in my head that I could possibly make, okay? All right, these are really small compared to my lavender sticks. I got this, my cousin ordered this for me. Okay, so, okay, all right, so let's get started, okay? All right, now, okay, all right, let me pull these things off. First of all, if y'all go and see the lavender that I have over there are way bigger than these, okay? But anyway, let's get started. We're going to talk the talk and walk the walk that we walk, okay, over here. I hope everybody's ready. I hope everybody's ready because it's so important to the growth of this channel. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with Skye. I had went ahead and took the liberty to watch Skye yesterday. I tried to sit as long in that chat as I possibly could, but we're dealing with her, so I can't stand to look at her for quite that long. What's her name? Skye's life. What's it? Skye's life. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and pull her up. Please share this out and tell people that we live over here. I mean, I don't know why y'all acting like y'all don't know that what it is. Okay. So I'm gonna start over. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna cut this down. We're gonna share it out. Come on, share the video back out, please. If you all don't mind. I mean, three people. It just didn't went down to three people. Really, this is just silly. Y'all playing. Okay. All right. Get this back up. Get this back up. Now, come on now. Come on, like, share, and subscribe to this video. Share it out. Come on. Share it out. Share it out. Share it out. Okay. Share it out. Come on, come on. I gotta get this pulled up. I got so many things on here because y'all know I'm working on another. I'm getting ready to do. I'm doing some more research. I'm getting ready to become another notary. I'm getting ready to do some more notary stuff. I'm getting ready to get paid. I'm not playing. Okay. Oh my god, I can't find a dang on Jazz. I can't find no girl. Hold on. Let me close some of these windows so I can find some of this stuff because I was doing a professional call and I had some of this stuff up. Hold on. Y'all give me a second here. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Get this stuff back up. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really would appreciate that. Okay. Boom. There we go. Okay, so I got her cut down because she was
Good
running
morning,
her
Bernice. Good morning.
listeners.
Yes, welcome in everybody. Please hit the like button. Right, Kathy. Like
Okay.
I can, they act like I can't upload whatever I want to. They don't have to watch it. That's what the party don't get.
Okay, so listen, girl. Okay, so I want you to get an understanding about what our relationship here on the YouTube streets is going to consist of. And I want you to hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Okay, I want you to listen to me. I want you to hear me out and I want you to make this abundantly clear. Okay, I want you to hear me out and I want you to make this abundantly clear. Okay, so what you need to do, I want you to listen. What you need to do, not me, but you. Okay, number one, I think you are a hippopotamus. So let's get that out the way. I'm not talking about your. You do kind of look like a hippopotamus. You look like one of them hippopotamus. I was gonna say I wasn't talking about your looks, but I'm actually am talking about your looks. And I don't care how that probably does sound mean, and I probably should apologize to everybody, but I'm not apologizing to you. So I'm gonna apologize to what I just said about her. She does look like a hippopotamus, but I'm apologizing if anybody else was offended. But I'm not apologizing to you because you do look like a hippopotamus. Make no mistakes about it. And anybody listening to me that may have young children in the room, such as mine, I'm apologizing to my son. So sorry I called a girl a hippopotamus, but she is. So you are a hippopotamus, okay? Make no qualms or mistakes about it, okay? So we're gonna be honest. And the reason why you're a hippopotamus, would I've called you a hippopotamus under any other circumstances? No, I would not. I would have just been like, I think I would have said you're a really cute girl under a nicer circumstance if you were not such a liar. If you was a nice person and you were sweet and you wasn't a liar and you was trying to do your best to make sure that everything was going to be a-okay and you was like all about that life of doing what you're supposed to do here in this world, I would have been nice to you. But because you're not, we're going to look at you and we're going to treat you like the hippopotamus that you are. So with that said, we're going to continue on as we normally would in normal circumstances. So the point is we're going to watch you. We can watch you if we want to, right? And you're not gonna tell us what to do over here. Now, you can boss them measly little morsels of people that you call supporters that will support Keep going. I don't hear no math problem going on. Keep going. You're gonna do some more math. You're gonna do about 30 minutes if you don't finish the little bit the homework that you have left, sir. Um so, if you were an honest person and you were a sweet person and if you didn't have to exaggerate, you don't have to lie to kick it, Craig. And that's the bottom line. That's the problem. See, you lie to kick it. You don't want to tell the truth. You refuse to say, so you had the nerve to say someone threatened you. See, right there, that's a lie. And you said some reactors are devils. See, why do some reactors have to be devils? Because we are telling our opinion based off the information or based off the things that you show here on the YouTube. I mean, what you think is going to happen, dear? Do you not think that we're going to talk about you and your energy? Do you not believe that you should not be talked about? If I was your relative and I lived the way that you do, so you wouldn't say nothing, girl, and you had a better life of existing, of living. I don't hear no ding dings. Let's go. Um, so we know that you're not about that real life. You're not about that real life. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing here on this life, because if you was about that real life, I would really see you doing and handling your business accordingly. But because you're not handling your business, we're going to talk about it, right? We have not. Now there's a lot of mommies on here that we don't talk about, because guess why? They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, even with their mistakes that they make. I mean, we're not gonna clown nobody because they make mistakes. I mean, they make mistakes, but you are a whole mistake, right? We're not gonna play this game. We're not gonna act as if we're not gonna I'm sorry, I'm trying to look for my ruler, my measuring thing. I just don't know where it's at. I guess I gotta take you all with me. Okay, let me not show my son. Okay, so that's number one. So let's continue. So we don't have to be devils just because we know that because have exposed you. Just because we have exposed you don't make us devils. Just because we don't believe you, we don't trust you, we think you're the epitome of dust bucket, dirty, dusty energy. And because we know that you are a liar, and because you don't do what you're supposed to do right by your children, because we know that you are not doing, get that out your mouth. See, that's why the races get messed up, because that's not a racer. That's a, even better yet, get that out your mouth. Don't do that. And throw it away, sir. You're done eating. Throw it away. We're not having no mess. No, 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 no. Okay. Um, the bottom line is that what we're not going to do, we're not going to keep this charade up, is if people are evil because they don't take you seriously, because they know that you are on one. Okay. All right, let's go.
You don't have to watch the videos. Old or new, you don't have to watch them. I'm a mess with you in my live. I'm a mess with you in my live. Girl, bye. That's why you're out of there. I don't care about no reactor cracking on me. Like I said in my right, don't watch. Like I said
If
in
you
my
don't,
community
wait a minute.
tab.
If you don't care, why are you talking about it? If you do not care, if what we say does not matter, why are you talking about that, huh? See, a lot of people don't know. Yes, I do. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I get. If you do not care what people think about you, then why are you talking about it? I mean, what? Oh shit, I'm dropping stuff. Oh my god, I'm dropping stuff. Oh my god, I'm dropping stuff. Oh my god. Okay. If you do not care, or you don't want us to care, and you don't want us to watch you, we're gonna watch you and we're gonna talk about you. Sorry, y'all, I'm spilling lavender all on the floor. Ugh. Hold on, y'all. I dropped my lavender sticks. Ugh. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Sorry. Okay. All right. Let's go. Hold on. Let me do some. Let me let her talk.
if you ain't praying for us to get a place, if you ain't helping us get a place, if you ain't fixing my credit, I don't care nothing about none of the other stuff you talking about.
Look,
None of that.
I believe in not wasting my prayers. Okay, I'm not getting ready to waste my prayers on the likes of you because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. We clear about that. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. I pray for that landlord who house you ruined. I pray for your children that they have a dust bucket for a mother, and then they got a woman who ain't handling their business. That's who I pray for. My prayers go out to them. My prayers don't go out to you because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And it's obvious. I don't know why you playing these games. I pray for your mama that she have to deal with all y'all dirty behinds. I pray for your mama's marriage that she can indulge your children living there and you being her daughter. And the embarrassment that she must have to go through in knowing that you are her daughter. I pray for that. I pray that your mom finds solitude in accepting that her daughter acts and lives like a junkie. That's what I pray for. I didn't say you were a junkie. I said you live like a junkie. I said your vibes come off like a junkie. Okay, so I'm just saying that's what I pray for. I would never say I would never pray for somebody like the likes of you because you're not handling your business. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, number one, in this life at all. Not even close. You don't even it ain't even that you made a mistake. It's the fact that you won't even accept responsibility. That's what I don't understand. Why how come you won't accept responsibility? How come you won't be honest with yourself and say you messed up with this landlord? You knew that house was nasty. You destroyed that man's house and you put it on your children and you said your children messed it up. No, you messed it up. You the adult. Why you ain't make your children clean up after themselves? Why did you let your house get to that point where you got roaches in the way that you had roaches? Why did you destroy that man's house? That don't make no sense. And don't act like you did. Don't act like you was handling business because you was not. So let's start there. See, we wouldn't even have nothing to talk about if you hadn't came up here and showed that whole entire disgusting house. Okay? We're not gonna play this game. And yes, CPS should have been called on you. When you was living in that house, CPS should have been called on you. And I know your children was going to school stinking. Now, we ain't gonna play these games. So CPS should have been called on you. CPS should have been on you like dirt on the stink. You acting like Nakia. And what should have happened is y'all should have had sense enough. Everybody and the teachers around you in your city should have had sense enough to check you and tell you that the way you was living was not right for those children and they deserve better. Yes, they deserve better. Okay, and you failed them as a mom that you didn't. And it's not even the fact that you're homeless because you didn't keep that house. You weren't paying your bills and you had the money. And you had the money. You paid that man what you wanted to pay him. And you destroyed the house. See, he might have worked with you if you had kept that house together. Who would deal with that? Huh, ma'am? I'm asking you a straight up question. Who you think should be dealing with that? Who fault is that? It's your responsibility to provide a roof over those children's head. It's your responsibility to keep getting with these bomb magnets. Like that child's father was a bum, was a crackhead, right? Didn't you say it was a crackhead? So how did you end up with a crackhead? Let's discuss that. That's out your own mouth. How'd you end up with a crackhead? Was you a crackhead too? Or are you still a crackhead? Because you moving like a crackhead, okay? I know a crackhead when I see one. And you moving like one. So we're not going to play these games, okay? I don't know why I jacked this up too. But I'm going to throw something on here anyway. Let's go.
You think it's cute for a reactor to be on here talking about people and making fun of people, but as soon as she make a video about you or talk about you, then it'll be a problem.
See, me, or nobody else cares about what you say about them because you are not on none of our levels. Let's be clear about that. See, nobody want to tell you that. I don't know where you think you are or where you think you came from, but you know you ain't on nobody's level, and you can't talk about nobody that don't have it, that ain't you know that don't live like you live. It's one thing if you homeless, it's another thing if you were trying to do better for yourself, right? If you were homeless and your children were had nice things, or you all, you just had you on your bad luck or you on bad times, but you didn't get who gets in a relationship right on the brink of being homeless. Like why would you get with another person that's homeless that can't help you? That just goes by bad and poor judgment and poor choosing and poor management. You have horrible p management. Apparently only thing you can get is another homeless person like yourself. Why would you even put yourself to be in a situation where you know that you can't handle it? I jacked this up, y'all. Shoot, but I'm still selling it. I checked this up. I didn't do it. I didn't put it in like how I wanted to put it in. Okay. All right. This is sell $5. Get this. This is just $5. These two together. You know. Just saying. Your situation. You put this. You chose this life. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I messed up. Hold on. You chose this life. Here we go. Let me click on that. Sorry about that. You chose this life. We
Turn your selfies into professional headshots today.
if you were to ask me, your mama or somebody failed you because you're not living right. You ain't living right. Because if you was living right, the least thing you would be worried about, you wouldn't be worried about YouTube. You would be on there. You would be trying to get you a job. You would be trying to get your your CNA register. You would recertify. That's what you would really be doing. You'll be working on recertifying yourself and getting your butt back in that job. And you would tell old boy to go ahead and move back in with his cousin, with his child, until you can get yourself together. See, the last thing that a person that's homeless will be thinking about is being with another homeless person. That'll be the last thing. The first thing you need to be thinking about is those children. And then you need to be rebuilding yourself. So since your mother is nice enough to allow your children to be there, and I guess she's nice enough to allow you to take a shower, which you don't look like you do. Take it. But she's nice enough to allow y'all to sleep on that dirty floor that your children ain't been cleaning up after themselves and it's not their fault because you refuse to teach them how to clean up their floors. So that was one point I wanted to mention. We're not watching your whole video, girl, because I can't take you. And let me tell you something. By right, we have a right to do reactions on your video. We can watch your video as long as we cut it off, and talk about it. We have to discuss it in between this here. How you doing? I am Tequila. Dr. A, I haven't caught a live in like forever. Well, I'm glad you're here today. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay. How you doing, Latoya? Welcome to the Memphis House. That house is a mess too. Her recent vlog showed it. It was more close up to yuck. Oh my God, that's crazy. So one thing I'm gonna put this on. Get back up. One thing I'm going to do also, I'm going to go ahead and rerun my uh for use. Okay. Okay, I just wanted to rerun that so you all can basically see that that's what it is. I have my thing in here. I do have that, so y'all know pretty much this is what it is, and we are going to get started. Okay, so I had to rerun it. That's the second time I ran that. I said fair use twice. I reran refer you 2 times, so you can't try to shut down any of my videos because I have reran that and I have let you know what it is. Okay, let's continue. Y'all ready? Let's go.
If you ain't praying for us to get a place,
Again, I would not pray for you. I save my prayers. I do not believe in wasting my prayer time with people who are not about the life of trying to improve themselves. God can't help you, and nobody else will help you until you what? Help yourself. Because anybody that helps you right now, is not going to be legitimate, because they're just going to be doing it because they know that you are a thirst bucket. They know you're not going to work for it, and you don't deserve it. Like, if you could, I don't know, get out there and atone with some people. Maybe you need to contact that landlord, that old landlord, and apologize to them. Um, and handle your business and make sure that you do what you're supposed to do in this life. And if you apologize and atone, maybe you could get something going. You know what I mean? Maybe God and the creator and the ancestors would go ahead and look out for you and handle their business. But because you are the type of person that you are, these are why things happen to you, right? If you would take responsibility, see, that's the big thing. Take responsibility. The second thing is atonement. The third thing is be humble. Fourth thing is list your priorities. Your priorities, you focus on the wrong thing. Your priorities, the last thing you should be worried about is YouTube. I don't know why y'all bring the most repugnant shiggity to YouTube. I mean, you can stay on this platform all you want to. As long as you're on here, we're going to talk about you. But why do y'all know, if you know your house is nasty, if you know you dirty, you don't wash your hair, you don't wash your face or wash your butt, or your children are not in the best conditions, that your home environment, you have a bad marriage, I mean, you just got bad things going on in your life that's really, really bad. Why come to you? Why bring it to YouTube? Why bring it to social media? Why don't you get yourself together first? Right? Why wouldn't you? Why do you and Jasmine? I don't know why y'all come on here. And it's one thing if you're homeless. I could fine, okay, you're homeless. But do you have to look like you homeless though? I'm just asking. If you're job hunting and you're trying to find a job, remember you said your boo, and then you said something on here. You said your boo basically got fired off his job because they was calling up on his job. How do people know where he work at? That's what I need to know. Like, how do people know where you work at? Like, how can someone, and that's another thing, how can someone dox you and you're homeless? I don't understand. What were they looking at, the nearest park? I'm just confused. Come on, click, 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 click. Keep going. I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing. I can listen. I can multitask, son. Um, so if you're about that life and you're doing what you're supposed to do, then you would, guess what? You would be handling your business. You would not be worried about you. You would be going, girl, do you know how many people talk about me? I've just, my whole life people talked about me, but I just live my life where I don't care. I don't give two, shiggities about what people say about me. People are gonna talk about me. People are gonna say, "Oh, you're a witch." Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. No, I'm not. But if I was, so what? So what? I know witches. I just don't call myself a witch because of the energy that comes behind calling yourself a witch. But I don't think it's anything wrong with witches. You understand what I'm saying? I think people have a right to call themselves whatever they want to call themselves. Whatever, and I think people have a right to believe what they want to believe. People have every right to see and be and live their life to their best ability. Just like you have a right to be homeless. You have a right to keep coming up here and dry begging all you want to. We just gonna talk about it. You have every right to not, make your children clean up and create a balanced home or take care of your children properly or prioritize. You have every right to not prioritize your life. That's your life. But since you put it up here on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. It's just literally that simple. And anybody follow you and tell you that this is okay is just as dumb as you are. But let's continue.
If you have been waiting for the right
Oh no, we didn't listen to this. Okay. So I'm just saying.
Ain't got nothing better to do. But now you can.
Actually, I do have something better to do. My job right now is talking about you. What I did before I come on here, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, shall we? What I did before coming on here, I made lunch. I made breakfast. I didn't cook dinner yet though. I cooked a portion of dinner, but I didn't do a whole dinner yet because I want to eat. I wanted to have be fresh, but I did a portion of it because I had to get ready to come here my business. And the reason why I didn't come live is because I had clients, because I had customers. Because I was originally gonna come live at like 12, I think, well, like 1:12 something, and then I had to deal with customers coming in and talking to them over the telephone and things like that, and then them coming in and asking questions and wanting to purchase some items from me. And of course, I wanted to have everything ready. And then what I'm doing right now, since I do know how to multitask, I'm making bundles of things that I could basically sell. So I do have a lot of things to do, but portion of what I have to do now is to talk about you. So that's like an old line of the book. This lavender making me sneeze. Uh, what happens is a lot of people, what they'll do is, y'all, they'll try to scurry away from the topic, the issue. And I think you should deal with the issue. The issue is that you look dirty, right? The second issue is you need to prioritize what you, I know I said this before and I'm saying it in a different order, but you need to make sure that your children clean up behind themselves. You need to contact their school and making sure that those children are able to focus. I don't know how they're able to focus and sleeping on a hard floor. They don't. It's not no pallets. Now, back in the day, in my grandma's house, we had pallets, and this wasn't our permanent residence. So let's be clear about that. What it was just a summer vacation. Okay, so we would have pallets. My grandmother would have little mattress thingies that we would lay on, and everybody had their own little mattress space or whatever, their own pillows, their own covers. You understand what I'm saying? And we just had a bathroom schedule. It was for all the grandchildren. That's what would happen, because you know why? Because my parents wanted all of us to gain the experience of being on a farm. That's all it was. And that was some of my best moments in life, to be on my grandmother's farm, to have and experience the love of my grandmother. At that particular grandmother, I have multitude of grandmothers, but that particular grandmother, I had the love of her, and I understood. And I learned so many lessons from that woman. And I had my own palate. And yes, many of us had choices to get in the different beds that was in that house, but most of us didn't want to get in the beds in that house, because most of us, well, all of us had our own rooms and our own houses, cities away, that we could certainly live and stay on, and had our own rooms, TVs, etc. But to get into that type of life, you know what I mean? But being in the same room with each other, telling stories, making each other laugh, and just joking and joning and having these different multitude of experiences. And I'm telling y'all, it was wonderful. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference in living on grandmother's house because you were homeless. And I'm not saying that, times are hard and it's understandable, but the issue is, it wasn't like you was paying $5,000 in rent. It wasn't like you was paying $1,000 in rent. But girl, you was on Section 8. How do you lose your Section 8 apartment? Help me to understand that your rent was nowhere close to any of my rents from here and where I pay my housing, my other housing, my housing to my business. Both of those will crush where you stay at. But we ain't gonna talk about how much my stuff is. But trust me when I tell you that you should be ashamed of yourself. That how do you lose Section 8 housing? I don't understand. And you know how part of the reason why you paid the man what you wanted to pay? The second part of that is that house was disgusting. That house, that man probably is gonna have to re-gut that house. He's gonna have to probably pay somebody $5,000 to clean out that nasty house that you messed up. You and your children messed up that man's house, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And it's not that man's fault. You call that man a slumlord all you want to. That house was disgusting. How could he couldn't even get in to fix the air conditioning because y'all tore that house apart and you wasn't even there half of the time to even supervise your children to make sure they didn't tear stuff up. All you did, and you barely cooked. All you did was buy them fast food. All that fast food that was in the house, we seen them fast food bags, some old bags, some Burger the King, McDevils, and all this other stuff that you was having them children eat in those rooms. Those rooms were disgusting. That kitchen was disgusting. That living room was nasty. You had one child y'all was cleaning up that you were that was laying sitting down. How do you lay in mess? That's because they used to laying in mess. Okay, you lost your apartment because you trifling, because you want to do what you want to do and you want to pay the amount that you want to pay, and you didn't pay what the landlord told you to pay. Even when Section 8 was going to kick in, keep going. When Section 8 was going to kick in, you didn't even, pay the stuff that you owed. You owed that man money and you tore up that house. You should be sued. It ain't like you just was dirty. It ain't just like you just had roaches, but that place had holes in it. You tore that house completely up. You tore that house down. And it was disgusting. You had roaches, you was junking, you would clean up behind yourself. I mean, roaches was in the I don't understand. How did you let your house get? And if you really look and understand, I don't know about your particular county, but in most counties, that is a form of neglect. It really is. And see, you want to say, "Oh, y'all shouldn't talk about my mothering." To have bugs to the degree that you had bugs, young lady, you know bugs and roaches can cause children to get sick, could cause you to get sick, and that's probably why y'all was always sick. That's why Jasmine Dukes is always sick. Let's continue. Okay. How you doing, TD Will? How you doing, Jay? What's going on? Let's continue.
Keep commenting, and we won't see it. Every one of you. I don't care. But
if you don't care, then roll.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Lord Disick.
Then roll like you don't care. Act like you don't care. And part of acting like you don't care is not talking about it. Like, why you worried about what we talk about on our platforms? I didn't go to your platform and talk and type in your chat. Now, some people did because they was getting at you. Okay. So it's just the point of you're lying. Then let's get into you lying. Okay. So that's a separate issue, what I just discussed. Okay. Let's talk about your lie. Let's talk about the lie. We're going to play your lie real quick. And again, look at you in the car. In the car. Because you don't have a place to really go and live. Let's talk about that. Mm-hmm. And your hair do look nasty though. You need to wash your hair. It's time to wash your hair, to take that stuff out your hair. But if you want to look dirty and dusty and look unkept and miserable and filthy and decrepit and like Skeletor, fat Skeletor, if you want to look like somebody that doesn't care about themselves and don't really need, you know what I mean? Who don't, why? I remember you did look a little bit better than you do. At least you tried to take a little bit care of yourself. Now you don't give a dang on. I guess you think because you know boy that you got him, girl. But the moment he find a woman with a nice place, he gonna take his little trash bag and go to her. Watch, because that's what a lot of homeless men like Chris and Philip and a lot of them do. They go from pillar to pillar. Let's be real. Let me light this sage because I'm talking about your demon self. But when we talk about demons, let's talk about you. Now, I don't think you should call anybody a devil. I think you need to call yourself a devil, because only a devil will lay in mess. Only a devil will sit around and lay in mess and do everything that they're not supposed to do. Okay. Let's talk about that. But you don't want to have that real conversation about handling your business. Only a devil will sit around and not try to do better for themselves. It's one thing to be homeless, girl. You don't have to look like it. And you need to grind. You need to grind as best as you can to get out of that situation. Most people, when they get into bad and hard times, they try the best they get to get their way out of it. The last thing on their mind is thinking about what somebody done said about them. And you can't be really serious about that. You can't possibly be serious, and you can't possibly think that anybody on here is gonna take you seriously. And if you mommy on the gang, if you Chrissy and Ming, if y'all dummies allow this girl to enter y'all club, well, I don't know. Y'all had Jasmine, so y'all probably will let this girl in. You're desperate. If you let her in, it just shows how desperate you are. And Chrissy, I thought you was too good, right? But you homeless queen though. Today you here, tomorrow you not. You know what I'm saying? You have that bad as well. But let's continue. I had a lighter. Where's my good lighter at? I just had a good lighter a second ago. This lighter sucks. Okay, let's continue. Oh, here it is.
Good morning.
Okay, so we're gonna go past that.
You're obviously single. And I don't
Well,
have
we can't take your material. That's how reactions are. If you go to, I actually, if you go, you can't. This is legal. If I go to a part here on YouTube, I can enter into a situation where I could take your videos. Now, if you were CNN or something like that, or if I was to show a Chris Brown video, now if he was talking, I could show that, right? But I can't show his music video, right? Because that's copyright. Okay, that's a difference with the copyright situation, right? You're not CNN, so we can't actually show your video. Okay, you're not CNN, you're not Fox News, you're not, you're not a TV show. You showing your boring, disgusting, roach infested life. Okay, and get that little boy back to his mom. Let that boy get his mom. Let that boy have his mama back, because you're not his mama. You can't even mama your own children. How you gonna mama somebody else's child?
have a job, but yet I posted my stuff. I posted my job on here. You obviously ain't watched my shorts because it's on my shorts.
Okay, so, well, if I'm not even gonna touch that in a two foot pole. I'm not gonna post that. Let's talk about why your man don't have no job. Because you said you came on here and you stated that your man got fired off his job because of reactors. Like, who? Nobody is looking up your information. Number one, girl, I don't even know I don't even know what city you stayed in. Only time I know is when somebody tell me. Let me tell you. To be honest with you, I'm not really that invested. My ideal or my point of here is to just get on here and talk about what you put here on social the media. That's all we're doing. We're just talking about what you put on social on here, social the media. All my sages are $5. Okay, don't act like I'm not asking y'all for your donations. I just said, hey, I got stuff to sell. Okay, buy that. I got my own business. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm in business to make what money. Hmm.
You obviously didn't watch it. It's funny.
You obviously got a little smart mouth, and nobody, you obviously need money because you're sitting up here on YouTube trying to get money. So it would behoove you to be a little bit more nicer to people. Don't nobody want to be dealing with no rude, lying, no looking girl, because you look like a hypnopotamus. Mm-hmm.
Funny.
Hypnopotamus. Hypnopotamus. That's really funny. I came up with that. Y'all didn't catch that though.
See, that's how you know people don't know nothing. Because when you continue,
That's how you know that people are not looking up your information, because we don't know a lot of stuff. We're just basing it off the things that you come up here and say. You know what I'm saying? And we could definitely say whether or not we believe them or not. And a lot of stuff that you say, we don't believe, because you have been caught into several different what lies, just like you're lying on this video. So why would we believe anything else you say, right? It's like a kid that cries wolf all the time. They say, "Oh, mommy, they hit me," and really they're not hitting him. He's just lying. So when someone actually does hit him, we're not going to believe him because he's lied so much. So you only have one shot to come on here and lie. And once you lie, we're not going to believe you no more after that, right?
You need to come on here and say that I don't have a job.
We don't care whether or not you have a job. We don't have to smell your nasty food. We don't have to eat in your nasty environment. We don't have to look at your hair that has never been combed. And what
Because I can
really
go.
irritated me about you is when you said dreads. You're gonna dread your hair up. First of all, um, it's locks, but I don't know. Maybe you gonna dread your stuff, okay? Keep going. You're not done. He got fired because he probably dirty and stink around sleeping food in the car. Yes, fired. How you doing, Mrs. Jones? Mrs. Lewis, how you doing? Keep going. Cause I need to make sure I need to make sure that all of that's done so they can so we can get you credit. I want to make sure because I don't want them to say, "Oh, you 15 minutes short." You know what I mean? Maybe a day you was a little bit, you didn't do it all the way or whatever. I don't know. Just keep going because you're on a timer. So just do it a few more minutes and I'll let you go. And then you can go and have fun. Girls. No. All right. Get the sage going, y'all. Get the sage going. All right, we breathing this sage. We got sage going, ladies. Get this sage, just $5. And I got more sage, of course. It's Nad Chopper sage. Okay. I'm telling you, if I walk into a restaurant and see him cooking, I am walking out by the way he looks. Yes, he does look dirty. I mean, we're not gonna act like your man don't look dirty. I'm not trying to be funny. Your man do look dirty, though. I mean, you need to be honest with yourself, okay? But let's continue. Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Everybody's coming in.
Go live whenever I want to.
You sure can go live whenever you want to, just like we go live whenever we want to. And we can talk about whatever we want to over here on this platform as long as we are within the YouTube guidelines. What I'm not doing, I'm not doxing you. I'm not sharing your information. I'm just basically reacting to what you put out here. I'm giving you a rebuttal, meaning reacting to what you're saying. Um, so we're just responding to what you're saying. Not bullying you, not being mean to you, just telling you our opinions about how we feel about you. That's all. About how we feel about the things that you put on here. That's all. And I'm just also making an observation about, you possibly not being a nice person. You're not a nice person. And then the fact that you said devil, I mean, you do realize, so that's name calling. So you can't get mad when someone call you a name because you're calling people devils, right? And I don't think you're in the position of calling anybody a devil. But hey, what do I know?
I can do videos whenever I want to.
Of course, you can do videos when you want. Do them, girl. And the more you do them, we're going to react. The more you do your videos, we're going to react. The more you do your videos, we react. You do your videos, we react. You do your videos, we react. Okay? Really simple. Don't hear anything. Keep going.
I can take my stepson with me to work.
You can certainly take your significant other's kid with you. You sure can. I mean, keep doing that. Let's see how far they get you, hun. Let's see what your job says in a little while about that. But keep going if you're really working. But keep going. Send him wherever you want to send him. I mean, hey, hopefully it's a safe environment for your and his sake, and for his father's sake, and for his mother's sake. Because if it's not, then someone's gonna go to jail. Or someone's gonna get sued. Okay? Or it's going to be problems for you. Let's just say problems.
Like, come on.
None of the stuff that you're talking about here is a flex. None of the stuff that you say, none of the stuff you as a person, you as a record label, and as a staff is what? Not a flex. It's not a flex. Nothing that you're saying. You're not proving anything to us. You're not making us shame. You're not making us happy. You're not making us sad. We don't care one way or the other. We're just commenting on what we feel. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thank you. All right, you too. So none of the stuff that you say is a flex. None of the stuff, the person who you are is what? Not a flex. What you're talking about, what you are, what you do, who you are, what you got, nothing. That car, your energy, what you're talking about, your hairstyle, your clothes, your personality, your shoes, your fingers, your toes, from here, from your crown chakra all the way down to your root chakra, all the way down to the ground that you walk on, isn't a flex.
No. Y'all funny.
Thank you. Hey, not trying to be funny, but
Not
not trying to be funny. I know that you don't have access to water in the way that you want to, but when you do get access to some water, you can definitely purchase my yummy steams. It may help.
everybody work in the morning.
And that's $2. That's $2. Okay. Okay. So let's move on.
How about y'all?
And that's how I ditched alcohol.
Yeah, it's funny to me. I'm sorry, but you don't make the best decisions in life. And based upon your decision, I don't think I want you to give me any advice on telling me what I need to do. I would keep that bit of advice to yourself on what someone needs to do, but that's neither here nor there.
Who got a job open?
And then my thing is, if you're taking your stepson to work, if you're taking your stepson to work with you, then why is your man still in the car with you? Ain't he supposed to be at work too? I'm just asking. So all three of y'all go to your job? I'm just asking you. Right. Somebody's like, "Are you off of work today?" No, Willie G. She actually said that she was taking her stepson to work with her while I guess her man is gonna take her car and do nothing. See, this is where you're failing at. What woman allows a man who doesn't have a job to take their vehicle while they're at work? So why can't he take his son with him while you go to work? But I know either you're lying and you're not working and you're dumb, because you're not trying to get a job, or you are, going to work watching this man's son while he go out and be with another woman in your car. Okay. And a little money he probably did hustle up, he's probably taken and spent it on another woman. But and that's another thing. Ain't you a dude? Aren't you a man, guy, or whatever your name is, former Ted? Former Ted, that's what we're gonna call him over here, former Dirty Ted. Or we can call him Drop Dead Fred. How about Drop Dead Fred? Drop Dead Fred over there. I'm just asking you on the live. Sorry, it's an actual movie called Drop Dead Fred. If you all that don't know, it was a movie that came out in the '80s. Was it the late night or early '90s? But either way, it was a movie called Drop Dead Fred. Go check that out. It's pretty funny, and this is what this guy reminds me of. And you kind of act like a linger or hanger on, like, why you in women's business though? I'm just asking you. Skye can't speak for herself. So Skye can't speak for herself. See, not only can Skye not speak for herself, but you know, only a man, only person can talk on my channel is a man with a job. You don't have no job, you don't have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you even talking? You don't have a job. You are not working. Why you know what I mean? What I'm trying to tell you, girl, is you getting used. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You are getting used. You are getting what? Used. Skye. You are getting used. You know that, right? I don't know if you understand that, but you are totally getting used. I promise you. Because if it was all like that, if he was about you and him, he would be on the grind. He will be looking for him a job. He will be filling out applications. I mean, there's so many restaurants on there. Nobody's not going to know where he works at. I promise you. Nobody would know where he works at unless you tell him. Unless you tell. You don't even have to tell us what industry he works in. Girl, all you got to do is go. All he job. If you don't tell nobody, won't nobody know where you work at. I promise you. I promise you. And that's another thing. I don't understand, why would you even bring up his name? You know what I'm saying? Why would you even bring up his name? I mean, that's weird within itself that you brought up this man's name. I mean, I think that is really weird that you would even bring up his name. I just told you to keep going. You're not done. You're not done. You're not done. Girl, you're not done. Oh, you smacking?
Real nigga, real recognize real said, hey, say, hey, Happy.
Hey, how you doing?
They should mind their own business. You're the ones on video, right?
Well, we are minding our own business. I mean, I know I am. We are minding our own business. Part of my business is to do a reaction on you. So when we're minding our own business, we're just doing a nice reaction on you. I mean, what is the problem? I mean, if you don't want a reaction on you, then don't come up here and show your life. I mean, so if you show your life, we're gonna react on it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna react on it. And to be honest with you, we're trying to help you out. Okay. So can't no man over there, I don't know. Are you of a different community, sir? Are you of a different community? Because that's the only way. A lot of men that be in the background like you don't even have a masculine voice. You sound like a girl. Okay. I'm just saying. If you're a different community, that's what's up. Hey girl, hey. You know what I mean? It's all good. But just be about that life. Okay.
Hey, where you at?
You asking somebody where they at? Where you at? You in the car. You in the car with no job, Tommy. You in the car with no job. Now let's talk about that. And you know what, Skye? What I've noticed also, I don't think you used to attention. I don't think you used to attention, because if you was used to attention, you wouldn't be on here worried about what everybody else doing. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You wouldn't be worried about what nobody else is doing. That we would be last on your list because no other. Okay, you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. You would be worried about. We would be worried about what you worried about, girl. We worried about what you doing, girl. That's what we doing. Okay, we're gonna be worried about what you doing. All right, we here peeping your scene out. We here peeping out your scene, girl. That's what we doing over here. Okay, no disrespect. We just peeping you out. We just peeping you out. We just peeping you out. That's all. Okay. All right. But let's continue. I need my nail file, so I can file my nails down. I got to file this nail down. This one too high. I done made this one too high. Let's continue. Girl.
A lot of you have been asking, what's your secret to staying so alert? No one's asked that. My mom asked that. It's the Good Patch's B12 Awake Patch that helps you feel more awake and generally more fun to be around. Just peel, stick, feel. The Good Patch, available at Target.
Okay, so let's continue because she goes into this rant about then she start talking about Mimi and where Mimi works at and that she works in the office and all this other type of stuff. And it's like, girl, are you serious? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that your business? Let's talk about that. Is that your business? Where this woman work at? Is that your business? Let's talk about that. I don't think it is. I think I would leave somebody alone that 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 could really go off on you. I would leave that alone. I would be quiet. I would just be quiet. And maybe if you be quiet, she'll go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you be quiet, maybe she'll go somewhere. But the more and more you keep talking, the more and more and more you putting yourself out there for us to clown you on. You don't know when to shut up. You don't know how to read the room. You like Jasmine. You have a lot in common with Jasmine. Yet you don't know how to read the room. You don't know when somebody is trying to, get you together. You don't know when somebody is really trying to get you on a different page. Maybe if you figure that out, maybe you'll be a better energy. Maybe you'll be able to work and do what you need to do in this life. Okay, let's continue.
7:15. Dang. Yeah, I don't even know what minimum wage is.
And that's
here.
how I know that somebody that don't keep up with the time, they don't have no money. That's how I know it, because time is what? Money. That's how I know that you don't really have much going on with you. And the fact that you said, and then she said somewhere in here, because I don't want to watch her whole video because she boring. And then she said something on here about she gonna take her children out of school because she worried about her children being doxxed. I mean, her people coming up to her children's school. No, ma'am. You need to be worried about them children going to school with some decent clothes on, and you need to be worried about them children getting an education, and you need to be making sure that your children have baths before they go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like after they done slept on their floor, they probably need another shower. I'm just being honest with you. Okay. So I'm just trying to have a real conversation with you. I don't think we can have a real conversation with you because you know what you be on. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there, girl. Just throwing it out there, okay? We gonna be honest. We gonna sit in here and we gonna be honest with ourselves, okay? That's what we gonna do.
Minimum wage is $8.50.
Since you know so much about a job, sir, why don't you go get one? She's doing a lot of talking. Is it your live or is it her live? How you doing, Ebony? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Pals. That's what I'm trying to figure out. She talking about Mimi for real. Yeah, girl. She finna eat her up. She messing with the wrong people. Mimi will serve her blankety blank up. She smiles bigger for a man than she do her own sharing. Yes, that is correct. I think so. So let's have that conversation. Can we talk about you? Let's talk about your lifestyle. Let's talk about what you're into now. See, you got to the point now where you are. I just want you to understand. You are homeless with a man. I want you to run that. Since he's so much in your business, why don't part of his business is to land y'all a place to stay? No way you should be homeless. You should never be homeless with a man around. I'm just saying, you are a bum, sir. I'm sorry. You need to shut up. We're not talking to you. We talking to her. Now, if you want to come up to the Raptors, put him on camera. Put Biggie Smalls on camera, okay? Put Biggie Smalls. At least Biggie Smalls had money though. But at least Biggie Smalls had talent, you know. At least Biggie Smalls put his wife up in a place. I'm just saying. At least he tried to get his people money. You know, the little money he had. You know what I'm saying? With Puffy was messing over everybody. But at least he was able to put people up in homes. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna play these games. Let's continue. Okay.
I think minimum wage is $8.50.
She be off the live instead of saying just email me. if she wanted to work. Now you're blocked.
Exactly. That's my thing. If you so focused here on social media instead of getting you a job, anybody else would have sense enough to say, well, you know what? I can't worry about what anybody say off of me on here. I need to worry about me getting a job. I need to worry about me getting a place to live. My man need to get him a job too, because we're not getting ready to be looking like no bums. We're not getting ready to be bums. We're not getting ready to be homeless. This is not a good reality. We're not proud of this. In fact, we're not even going to tell people we homeless. We're not going to tell people what's going on. What we're going to do is just work hard and get out of this situation. See, your priorities are on the wrong thing, Bam. You need to be focused on working. You need to focus on getting out of this situation, because he obviously is not help. And you can't take his son with you and work at the same time. You can't take his son with you and try to earn a living, because that's what his responsibility. That's not your responsibility. But you don't even take care of your own children. So how you gonna take care of somebody else's son? By the way,
in there for a second, dummy.
Who said now she wanted to work? I bet they
she don't want a job, man. But I got a whole job. Hold on. Hold on. I got it. You want to sit here and say that if I wanted to work, I would be off live, but you're on my live and you're asking the same person.
Well, I'm at my business earning money by talking about you. So let's talk about that. And if you were, or you, let's see how many people seen this video. So you up to 10.9. See, is it, you only got 2.9K views, right? Girl, look at all these people you got on here that subscribe to you, but yet you look at all little bitty views. I'm not gonna have people views because I don't even have that many people following me. So I'm not a YouTuber like that. So let's not play these games. But you supposed to be a big YouTuber. Stop blocking the haters. Need them heck, we all do. Right. This is just ridiculous. Y'all need to keep it real with her. If y'all really love her, if y'all really love this girl, or y'all really supported her like y'all said y'all did, keep going. You'll stop in a second, like 5 more minutes. If y'all really loved her like y'all said y'all do, y'all would tell her the truth. Dude, if you really loved her like you said you do, you would disappear out of her life until you got yourself together, or you will get yourself together while you're with her. You wouldn't have her y'all wouldn't be sitting 2 men in the trunk. Just saying.
Person for the job opportunity they just offered me.
That is not a flex, girl. She said, I just got a job opportunity. So opportunity. Why didn't you take the opportunity? You are really awfully smug with this Negro here in your life. You are awfully smug, and he don't have a pot to pee in or a window to throw it out of. So we ain't gonna play these games. Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me. You act like have they seen your videos? If this person offered you an opportunity, have they seen your videos? Because you obviously they didn't see your life. They don't know what's going on in your real life, though. Let's be real. Let's cut the crap. Let's cut the crap here. Let's cut the crap. We gotta cut the crap here, okay? We're not gonna play these games. We're not gonna act like that you really doing the dang on thing, because you're not, girl. We know you are not. You are not doing a dang on thing in here. Girl, cut it out. Cut it out, girl. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Make it make sense.
I mean, we don't have to make it sense. I need you to make it make sense, because none of this whole live don't make no sense. And he laughed like a girl. He is feminine. You homeboy, you are a girl. You it's 2 women together. That's a shim. That is not no man. That is not no man, girl. Just keep it real. Just keep it real. We're not gonna play these games. I'm gonna go ahead at this point. I'm going to drop the link, because I know y'all would y'all like Naturally Joy. He's sitting up there looking like a pea. It's definitely ridiculous and pathetic. Okay. Their channel, it's their channel now, right? He said the channel is ours. Okay. Well, girl. Well, you know what? Jasmine got in trouble. Jasmine understood that assignment. Jasmine, if this is your homegirl, you better tell her because Chris ruined your channel, girl. That's why Jasmine is my Jazzy Life channel. Remember they had the Chris duo channel, whatever that channel was called. She is messing with the wrong person. Mm-hmm. Someone in the chat told her that she was bigger, that she has bigger fish to fry, cause her husband, cousin agreed with them. Of course, she skimmed over that. Of course, she was. Nobody would know her name if it wasn't for the reactors. Exactly. Ugh. Hi, Tay. Ugh. I came in here at nighttime. Hello, everyone. Nobody want to that fish egg gay. All her baby daddies were again her words. She was married to a crackhead before, girl. Yeah, that's what she said. Why isn't her stepson going to school, girl? Cause they probably ain't got his records. Mama probably got them. Shoot, I don't know. Ain't no telling, but I'm telling you, I wouldn't be raising nobody else's kid unless it was my kid. Right? He's a passenger princess sitting in a woman's business, sassy cuz bum. Cuz bum. Okay. All right, cuz bum. I see you, girl. Hey, hey, girl. Hey. Well, I guess we should be talking to him and not her. I clicked off of it. My bad, y'all. Let's go back. My bad. Ooh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I done lost Skye. I done clicked off of that girl Skye. I'm sorry, girl. I lost my little Skye. I sure did. Oh, Skye. Let's go. She called somebody stupid. Let's have a conversation. When we talk about stupid, I think you talking about yourself and him. Like you are stupid to be with a man who don't have a job. You are stupid to be homeless when all you had to do was pay the $400 or however much that was. That's way cheaper rent in this type of economy. You stupid the fact that you didn't make your children clean the home up. You stupid that you sold your van because people made fun of it. Okay, and then you were walking everywhere from work and back. You stupid for not keeping both of your jobs and maybe you would have been somewhere in life. You stupid because you send your children to school every day stinking allegedly. You stupid because you don't take time to finish your hair and you gonna keep your hair up like that because you're mad because somebody said your hair was nasty and filthy and disgusting. But okay, I hear you, but I guess everything is okay. I guess you are quite the role model. Yay! She's a role model, y'all. Would y'all take her? Oh, I did not know she was a role model. Oh, that is really interesting. I really take pride in the type of person that you are. I'm sure your mother is so smitten with your energy.
People think I'm dumb.
Uh you are. We don't think we know. You show it every time you open your pie hole. Oh, he is so sassy. Sassy. He's sassy. He's sassy, y'all. He the voice to bring the voice to the rock. He the voice to bring the voice to the yard. Boy, you are bringing them boys to the yard. Oh my goodness. Snap, 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 twist. Okay. Snap, twist, and a smile. Sassy.
But you went home right now watching the live. I know you ain't at work watching live.
Well, we're supposed to be watching live, and most of us will probably watch. I am actually. This looks like my house, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. Does this look like my house? Okay. This looks like what? My business, and I'm watching you all. Yes. In between customers, I had clients earlier, and now I don't right now, but I will in a few minutes. because I'm open to 8 o'clock.
Boy, people are funny.
Now you more funny. You more funny that you sitting up there broke for somebody to be broke. And I just let's look at him again. Let's see, where is he at. So I think we're gonna let me look at him. Do y'all have a picture of him? Let me look at him, because he talking way too much for me to see him. But anyway, y'all, I think that we're covering pretty much where we need to cover. I think we're going to do what we need to do. Okay, y'all. Okay. So the bottom line is, thank you so much, Darla. The bottom line is, let's talk about this. How many minutes we are? Okay. Because I don't want to keep watching this video because it's boring. Listen, the bottom line is, nobody bullied your children. Nobody bullied you. We just stated facts. You are homeless. You do make poor choices. You are not living up to a possible potential that you should be living up to. You're doing a disservice to your children, to your family. You're leeching off of your mother because you got your children staying over there instead of trying to find you a better place to stay. You should have paid that landlord their money and you would have still had you a place. You should have kept your house clean and made sure and disciplined your children. You should have not chose a crumb bum that's not working, that does not want the best for you, that's sitting up here sounding like a hyena. So those are the bottom lines. That's what we're dealing with. That's what we know. That's your claim to fame, is being a bum. And we see who you are as a person, as a record label, and as a staff. Now, I have a client coming in, but I would love to sit here and talk with you all more. I would love to sit here and talk about how dirty you are. And I'm a bus driver with a CDL's license, and I watch While I Break Mr. Diddy, Mr. Dirty, crumb bum. He is definitely a crumb bum. Okay, so with that said, nope, keep going because you keep logging off. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, Skye had to do this before my birthday. Now I have to celebrate with the roaches. Now, you celebrate with the roaches? No. All right. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and go. I have a client coming in, but I would love for you all to see me. I would love for you all to come later. I really appreciate y'all coming. All right. This thing. Man, it's supposed to click. Don't it supposed to naturally go when you go live?
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profane.